The final technology-based method we will cover in part 1 of this lecture is blended learning, which is a blend or combination of classroom instruction and technology-based learning, usually e-learning. These courses are sometimes called hybrid courses. The idea is to balance the advantages and disadvantages of both methods. Flipped classrooms use e-learning to deliver lecture content and the physical classroom to facilitate activities and assessments. I've used this approach in other courses with great success. I pre-record all the lectures and require students to read the textbook and watch the lectures before class. Then, when we meet in person on campus, we can devote the little time that we have to completing group activities, self-assessments, and application-based assignments. Every class period ends with an after-action review where we discuss and document what we learned. One of the major advantages of blended learning is that it gives trainees more control over the learning process than classroom instruction. They can complete the e-learning portion at their convenience, within reasonable deadlines, of course. Blended learning makes up for the lack of interaction in online programs with its classroom interactions, where trainees can engage with the material and other learners and receive live feedback from the trainer. Unfortunately, people tend to prefer classroom instruction or strictly e-learning over blended learning. Why? Because hybrid courses tend to require more time and engagement on the trainee's behalf. They are a lot of work. In order for these more complex programs to be effective, we must carefully design each component and coordinate the two. We want the two methods to be structured, organized, and aligned. We do not want to frustrate, confuse, or overwhelm trainees. In part 2 of this lecture, we will continue learning about training methods that rely on technology.